Yeah, the story being about taking control of your life and why that having that narrative, funneled through both my character and Jodie Comer's character of Millie, why that was important to me and why it was important to Sean. I think most people can, at certain points in their lives, look around and kind of pinch themselves and think, am I living in some kind of simulation here? Like, is this all for real? And I like the idea of people stepping out of the shadows and into their light and into their power and taking, some agency in their own outcomes. And that's really what this is about. And we're smuggling all of this into a video game premise, so to speak. But the movie really isn't a video game movie. I mean, it is a movie about taking control of your life. And it's all set within a huge action, adventure, comedy, romantic kind of movie, and it's a type of movie they don't, usually make anymore. These are, everything is a sequel or everything is based on a comic book or IP. So for us, it was really important to make a wholly original blockbuster summer film. So the question is why is the movie so relevant to our world today? I think a lot of people feel like their daily lives. I mean, while these are obviously not, I'm not being literal with this, a lot of people sometimes feel like they've spent their day being shot, stabbed, run over, smashed in the face and stripped of their dignity. And that's kind of what happens with NPCs in this movie. And NPCs means non-playable character. Basically a background character, an expendable character that is just designed or used for, violence or your own kind of weird, idea of kicks. So I think it's relevant today because, I think that's something a lot of people kind of feel, both figuratively and literally. So, there's a lot going on in the world, and, to produce a movie that is, a fastball of joy is, I think, much needed respite in the storm of today. So I'm pretty happy about that. Well, the blue shirt, the significance of blue shirt is, I remember years and years ago, I worked at Safeway, a grocery store in Vancouver, British Columbia, and I was also working at a yacht, like a fancy yacht club as a busboy. And I just remember, both loving my job, the Safeway job in particular, but the yacht club part was tough because I always felt so invisible. And at the same time, my brother worked at Kinko's, which had a similar kind of uniform as what Guy is wearing in the movie. So that was something I'd written into the script early on and liked because it just sort of felt like a Ned Flanders-y kind of background palette that, that anybody, so I like that Blue Shirt Guy that literally becomes his name in the movie, Blue Shirt Guy. Like they don't even give him an identity. It's just Blue Shirt Guy. And he slowly but surely, grows an identity and grows a real purpose and learns how to fight back. And that's where he steps into being Guy, just Guy. And even says it a few times in the movie, my name is Guy. And I love that. So the clothing choice was certainly intentional. But those sorts of things are very important in movies like this. So, and I also like Halloween costumes, meaning that I like movies where you can see an immediately identifiable costume. And the following Halloween, if you see somebody dressed in that, you're like, oh, that's from the movie, blah, blah, blah. So that's part of it too, is I like that it was immediately identifiable as Guy from our movie.